So we just launched Presta Prime subscription, which is like 150 plus courses under one subscription. So it has courses like C, C++, Java, Python, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cybersecurity, data structures, competitive coding, even company specific courses like TCS, NQT, Infosys, TCS Digital, Amazon, etc. The link is in the description of the video. Go check that out. I'm sure that you'll love that.
Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to another new video on Hexaware numerical ability question and answers. So in this video, we'll totally discuss about around 9 to 10 questions on numerical ability of Hexaware. So before going to start the lecture, I would like to suggest you guys keep a pen and paper along with you and parallelly solve the problems along with me. And even I suggest that before seeing the explanation, pause the video and for each and every question and try to solve it on your own first. Then look into the explanation so that you can easily get the shortcut methodologies how you can do it within the less time. So let's get started. And again, I would like to tell you this top 3 commenters on this video to get the free access to our Presta Prime. So please comment below of this video, either it may be your answers for particular questions you have done or your suggestions, feedback, whatever. Please try to comment on this video so that we will pick the top 3 commenters and we will give them the free access to our Presta Prime. And next, look into this very important thing that this is the placement season. Around 30 plus companies is hiring soon. So the first step to get placed is always getting the information of a job notification, right? So I'll always suggest guys, keep a track on the Instagram of our pages so that you can easily get the notifications and recruitment process of different companies in a single way, which is nothing but we'll have 2023 page and 2024 page, 2022 page. So Presta 2023, Presta 2022, Presta 2024, all these pages are nothing but we will post year specific hiring by the different companies. For example, the Hexaware and TCS, Infosys, a lot of companies are hiring. We are posting year wise post. For example, if they are hiring 2023, we will post in Presta 2023 page. If they are hiring only 2022, we will post on Presta 2022. So you don't have to verify is this drive is for you or not. We are already bifurcating that and we are providing the proper information for the particular year based students. So follow our Instagram page, Presta/Instagram. And if you want to reach us to clear your doubts, you can always reach us through WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn and Telegram channels. We are always happy to help you guys. So without any further delay, let's get started with our very first question. So again, I'm telling you this, try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, and then we will look into the explanation part. Okay, I hope everyone done well. Just look into the explanation now. Sumant is twice as efficient plumber as Mahesh, and together they finish a fitting work in 16 days. In how many days can it be done by Sumant alone? So whenever the problem on efficiency is given, try to convert into number of days. I will simply give you the answer. Just look at here. If the efficiency ratio is 2:1, see, twice means 2:1, right? So Sumant is twice and Mahesh is 1. Remember, if efficiency is 2:1, the reciprocal will always give you number of working days. So the number of days ratio is nothing but 1:2. See, if efficiency more, you will need less number of days. If efficiency is less, you need more number of days, right? So that's why reciprocal. So simply number of days is 1:2. So if someone take 1 day, Mahesh will take 2 days to complete a same task. And we know if 2 people are working together, so for example, I am assuming that Sumant is completing in X days and the second one Mahesh will complete in 2X days. So if 2 people working together can finish the work in how many days? What is the formula? Simply we have a formula AB by A plus B, right? Total number of days taken by together. So I am using the same formula, which is nothing but here A is nothing but X and B is nothing but second person 2X. So this is the number of days. A, B are number of days. This is the basic formula you need to know in time and work. Next, x into 2x divided by x plus 2x is nothing but 3x. X and x got cancelled, and if they are working together, the total time taken by this person is 16 days. So the answer need to be equal to 16. So that we will get the x value, right? So 3 went to other side, it will multiply. So 2 will divide this 8 times. So x is equal to 3 8s are 24. So if x value is 24, 2x value will be 48. So number of days taken by Suman is 24, number of days taken by Mahesh is 48. Double the time. Why? Because Sumant is double efficient. So just look at here what is the question they have given. In how many days can it be done by Sumant alone? Sumant alone means 24 days. So option B is correct. So this is how you need to simply do the problem while solving these efficiency related time and work problems. Okay, I hope everyone understand. If you have any doubts, please comment me below of this video, and we are always happy to help you guys. So just look into the another kind of problem which is related to time and work. So I have taken different important models of in numerical ability so that you can able to understand how quickly we can do it also. So just look into the problem, try to pause it and try to solve it first, then look into the explanation and you will easily get the logic behind it. Okay, just look into the problem. If 20 men paint a wall 80 meters long and 12 meters high in 24 days, in how many men are required to paint another wall which is 30 meters long and 24 meters high in 15 days? So here the problem is related to the group of the people. So we have a straight away formula for the combination of work is nothing but M1 D1 T1 divided by W1 is equal to M2 D2 T2 divided by W2, where M represents number of people and D represents number of days, T represents number of hours or time taken per day, and W1 is nothing but work done. So in the both the cases they will be always equal, which is nothing but total number of people by work is always equal to 1, right? So this is the basic formula we need to go. So here if you see time is not given, so you don't have to consider the T value. So the formula will become simply M1 D1 divided by W1 is equal to M2 D2 by W2. So number of men in the first group is 20 people and the number of days they are taking is 24, and I will come to the W1, just wait for 1 second, and I will write the M2 I need to find and D2 they need to complete in 15 days. So here the total work, see 80 meters long wall and 12 meters high wall. So if you say the area of the wall need to be painted, so this is considered to be a work. So you have to consider it as a work, which is how much area they need to paint. So in order to get the area, you have to multiply the length into height, right? Simply. So here 80 into 12 meters is the total area they need to paint in the first case. In the second case, they need to paint 30 meters long and 24 meters high, which is nothing but 30 into 24. So this is the total area to paint, this is the total area to paint, which is nothing but total work need to be completed. So that's why I have taken them as a W1 and W2. So simply start calculating these numbers. 12 will cancel this 2 times, 15 will cancel this 2 times, and 2 and 2, which is nothing but 4. 4 will cancel this 20 times, 20 got cancelled. So we have left with 24. So x is equal to 24, which means the people or number of men is required to complete the task in the desired time and to paint this desired area of the wall is nothing but 24 days. Option B is correct. So this is how you can simply solve these type of problems by using basic formula of time and work. But the way of asking question differs, but you need to approach towards the basics. You have to convert the high level problem to simple level problem. by using these type of basic problem formulas. Okay, so just look into the next problem. Again, I am saying that guys, please try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, so that you can easily understand how we are reaching towards the best method to solve any type of problem, right? So let's get started with our explanation. If the age of a wife is reversed, the figures represent her husband's age. The husband is older than her and the difference between their ages is 1/11 of their sum. Find the age of the wife and the husband in the years. So just look at here guys, this is a problem. Frankly, I am saying it's a combination of problem on ages as well as number system related. So whenever they are asking these type of high level problems, so many people will start with basic equation creation and they will end up with a huge messy calculation part. Even I don't prefer always these type of approaches for the number system or problem based on ages. I'll always 60% cases I will ask the students to go for option elimination. Why? Because this will give you the easy answers. For example, see, the husband is older than her, which is nothing but husband age must be greater than wife's age, right? So if you observe, this is the wife age and this is the husband age, all the numbers are more than the preceding ones. And whenever you have a 4 trial and errors, why you have to create the equation? For example, if you want to create the equation, how it can be created, I will solve it first and then I will come to the option methodology. Just look at here. I am assuming that wife's age is 10x plus y. Why? Because you need to reverse the digits, right? So wife age I have assumed that xy and which is nothing but 10x plus y, 2-digit number, right? Next, husband age will be how much? Husband age will be 10y plus x, right? Why? Because it is reversed. And we know that husband age is more, so 10y plus x and 10x minus y plus y, the difference is equal to, they have given 1/11 of their sum, which is nothing but 10y plus x plus 10x plus y. Like this, if you start solving these type of equations, see guys, 2 equations, 2 variable, again you need to start solving and solving, you will end up with the messy answers, right? So that's why I didn't prefer, or I won't prefer this type of all the step-by-step procedures. I'll always go with the best methodology for this type of digit reversing concept, always through options. Which options is satisfying the desired conditions in the question. And remember, only one solution will satisfy these type of things. If more than one option is satisfying or more than one number is satisfying all these conditions, means it's not a correct question and you need to go for cannot be determined. Why? Because you are getting more than 2 answers. Always you will get unique answer, not more than one answer. Okay, so just look into the options now. How can we solve? So according to the question, I know the difference between their age is 1/11 of their sum. So what is the difference between first 2 options? 34 and 43, difference is 9. 9 is equal to 1/11 of sum of their ages. Sum of their ages is how much? 34 plus 43 is 77. No, it is 7 times cancelling. 9 is not equal to 7. So option A is not your answer. See how simply we have twisted the question into options elimination. Next, 23 and 32, difference is 9. But if you observe, 1/11 of this sum of the numbers is 55 only. Why? Because 23 plus 32 is 55. 11 will cancel this 5 times. 9 is not equal to 5. Next, 24 and 42, difference is not at all 9. Or you can take the difference. Again, you will end up with the wrong answer. So for example, see, 24 and 42 is nothing but 66. 1/11 is 66. 11 will cancel the 6 times. So difference between these two is not 6. So all the options got eliminated simply. Look at the last option. 45 and 54, difference is 9. And 1/11 of the sum of these two numbers is 99. So 11 will cancel this 9. So the difference between their ages is equal to the 1 by 11th of the sum of the ages. The statement they have provided is satisfying for only one option. So option D is your answer. Try to do this type of smart method so that you can solve the problems within the less time. Okay, I hope everyone understand. If you have any doubts, you can always happy to comment down the video, and we'll always happy to help you guys in the comment section as well. If you didn't understand, we'll explain there only. Okay, just look into the next problem. Try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, and then we will look into the explanation. So just look into the question. Anand is earning 30% more than Banu, and Banu is earning 40% more than Charita. Anand spending 10% more than Banu, and Banu is spending 8% more than Charita. What is the percentage of Charita's income is Anand's savings? Okay, just look at here guys. The problem is related to the income, spending or expenditure and the savings, right? So we know the formula that income is equal to spendings plus savings. So based on this, we will find the answer. Just look at here. Here Anand's salary is depending on Banu and Banu's salary is depending on Charita. So whenever you have a percentages related problems, you have to start from the last independent person, right? So Anand is dependent, Banu is dependent, but Charita is independent. So I will start with Charita's salary as 100 rupees. So this is the income. And Banu income will be how much? 40% more means along with 100 rupees, extra 40% of 100 is 40 rupees. So extra 40 rupees is earning by Banu, right? So simply Banu's salary will be 140 rupees according to the statement. You can assume 100 or 1000 or whatever the number you can start with as a Charita salary. It doesn't matter. Percentage always remains constant at the end, right? Next, what about Anand? Anand is 30% more than Banu, right? So Anand is already 140 rupees and plus 30% of Banu means 140. So this is the more or less meaning, right? More means plus, less means minus. So 140 plus 30% of 140. 0, 0 and percentage got cancelled. 3 14s are 42. So answer is Anand's salary 182. So we got the salaries by assuming the starting salary is 100. And they have given the second statement that Anand's spending is 10% more than Banu and Banu's spending is 8% more than Charita. So again Anand and Banu are depending on Charita. You already assumed the income of Charita as 100 and how much Charita is spending now, tell me in the chat. Or you can comment in the video. So simply I am saying here, Charita how much spending we don't know. She can spend 10 rupees out of 100 rupees or 20 rupees, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, I don't know. 100% she can spend. But the percentage is not given. So how can you relate the income to the spending? So here I got the question mark. What is the spending percentage? Without knowing spending, I can't go forward to solve this question, right? So if you start with 100 rupees of Charita spending also, it's an assumption, not exact answer. She can spend 100 rupees, she can spend 80 rupees, she can spend 20 rupees. All these are assumptions. When compared to the another assumption, 100. So all this went wrong, right? So here data is not sufficient to, I need to proceed. So I am unable to proceed. Why? Because data is not sufficient. So answer for this particular problem is data insufficient. If data is sufficient, for example, if they have given the relationship between income and spendings, I can go forward. But here they haven't given, so I can't go forward. So answer is data insufficient. But in the options, data insufficient is not showing, right? So according to the option priorities, if you don't have sufficient data, first you need to go for data insufficient. If data insufficiency also not visible in the options, the next option you have to go none of this. Why? Because you got data inadequate or insufficient, but it is also not in the options. So that's why I'm going with none of these. So this is how you need to go for the option rules also, so that you can wisely choose the proper option. Okay, I hope everyone understand. If you have any doubts, again comment me on this below of this video. I'll definitely explain you guys in a clear way. And just look into the next problem. Try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, and then we will look into the explanation part. Okay, just look into the question. An employer engaged a servant with a free boarding and lodging for 1 year with the condition that the servant will be given 2,500 rupees and a uniform at the end of the 1 year. The servant agreed but served the employer only for 10 months, and thus he received 2,000 rupees and a uniform. The price of the uniform is. Okay, just look at here guys. Apart from the unnecessary data, just focus on the required data always. So they are tell the storytelling like that, and they will ask inbuilt the question in the storytelling. So always focus on the numbers and the logic you need to retrieve from the given total data. So here if you observe, if we work for 1 year, which is nothing but 12 months, he get 2,500 rupees plus 1 uniform. But at the end of the agreement, he is only served for 10 months. And he got 2,000 rupees and plus 1 uniform, right? So if you take the difference of these, 2 months left and uniform got cancelled. So if you see zeros got subtraction, right? Not a division. Subtraction means difference is 500. So for every 2 months, he's spending 500 rupees on the servant, right? So just look into the next one. For 2 months it is 500, means for 10 months how much? For 10 months it is 5 times, right? So 5 times 500 is nothing but 2,500. So for 10 months the employee need to pay 2,500 for the servant, but he paid 2,000 rupees and given 1 uniform. So what is the cost of uniform will be? If you subtract 2,000, you will left with 500 rupees. So the uniform cost is 500 rupees. So option B is correct. So I hope everyone understanding. If you didn't understand anything, please let me know in the chat. And just look into the next problem. Try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, and then we will look into the explanation part. Okay, just look into the problem guys. There is an equilateral triangle of which each side is 2 meters with all the 3 corners as a center. Circles of each radius 1 meter are described. Find the area of the remaining portion, that is excluding the area of the common to all the circles and the triangles. So they have given very easy way of concept, but they are twisted with the circles and area remaining, right? So I am just for your clarification, I am drawing a equilateral triangle here. Just look at here. This is assumed as it is a equilateral triangle. So each side of equilateral triangle is 2 meters, and on the 3 corners as a centers, circles was drawn with 1 meter of radius. So which is nothing but, see, can I say this 2 meters is the side of the triangle, means 1 meter will be the radius of the circle. So I can draw the circle like this, and even I can draw like this. So just I am arranging for your clarification. This is the midpoint and this is the midpoint. So the circle will always meet the middle point of the triangle. So for all these 3 corners we have to draw the circles like this only. So we will come up with this type of format. And if you see the question, find the area of the remaining portion, that is excluding the area of the common to all the circles and triangles. So I am just shading the area which is not common with circle and triangle, which is nothing but this area. Why? Because we need to eliminate this area and this area. So which is nothing but, you can say like this, the total area occupied by triangle is how much? So total area. And if you subtract the circle's area in this triangle portion, you will get the remaining portion of lines, right? So here they are indirectly asking find the triangle area, find the circles area and subtract them. That's it. So let's do that. Area of the equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle formula is nothing but root 3 by 4 a square. So root 3 by 4, the side of the triangle is 2, so 2 square is 4, so 4 got cancelled, root 3. The area of the circle is how much? You don't have to find the entire area of the circle, right? Always you need to find this intersection area with the triangle. You can say it as a sector, right? So what is the area of a sector, which is nothing but in equilateral triangle I can say each angle is 60 degrees, right? So the sector with 60 degrees angle, what is the area of the circle, which is nothing but pi by 360 into theta pi r square, right? Already I have written pi, so simply r square. So theta is nothing but angle of the sector. So simply just look at here, pi by 360 into, in equilateral triangle each angle is always 60 degrees. So 60 into r square is nothing but radius of the circle is 1. 1 square is 1 only. So 60 will cancel this 6 times. The answer is 5 by 6. So the area of the intersection here I am shading is pi by r. If one circle having pi by r common intersection with the triangle, we have a 3 similar circles, right? So 3 times if you multiply, you will get all the area enclosed with circle and triangle commonly. So all we need to do is the last step is you have to subtract these two values. So which is nothing but root 3 minus pi by 2 is the area which is left in the center of the triangle. And we don't have any root 3 minus pi by 2 these type of values, so we have to simplify it as a decimal values. So root 3 is nothing but simply we can say 1.732 and here pi by 2 is nothing but it is 3.14, so 1.57 is the answer. So if you subtract these two, you will come up with 0.162 similar, nearly like that. So we can say it is 0.16 meter square. So this is the area which is left or remaining in the triangle portion. So this is how you have to do this type of geometric oriented questions. So if you have any doubts, again I am telling you this, please comment on this video and we will try help you guys to explain in the comment section as well. So just look into the next problem and we will see how we can easily solve these type of problems. So just look into the problem here. A mixture of certain quantity of orange juice with 16 liters of water is worth 90 pice per liter. If the pure orange juice cost 108 pice per liter, what is the amount of juice in the mixture assuming water is free of cost? Okay, so we have to find the amount of juice left in the total mixture, right? So carefully observe guys, I am assuming that the initial quantity of the only pure orange juice is X liters and 16 liters of water is added, then the resultant mixture we are selling at 90 pice, right? So into 90, if you do into 90, this is the total selling price. And we know if we have a pure orange juice that is X liters and if you are selling at 108 pice is same. So pure means 108 rupees and diluted or mixed with water is 90 pice. So 108 pice, 90 pice both is the different cost, but you are increase the quantity. So but the amount you got is always same according to the problem. So this is the amount you got after mixing with water. Why? Because water is free of cost and without mixing you are selling a pure orange juice. This is the return you will get. Both will be same. So simply equalize that 90x plus 16 into 90 is equal to 108x. So difference between them is nothing but 18x is equal to 16 into 90. 18 will cancel 95 times. So 5 into 16 is nothing but 50 plus 30, 80. So x value is 80 liters. x is 80 liters means which is nothing but the x itself we have assumed that orange juice in the mixture. So 80 liters is the answer. Option B is correct. So just look into the next problem. Just look at here guys. Two friends bought two bicycles whose prices were in the ratio of 1:5. If they sold them at a loss of 10%, the difference of the money earned by them is 3,600 rupees. What was the cost of the costlier cycle? Okay, just look at here guys. Whenever you have this type of profit and loss problems with including with ratios, I'll always suggest you don't need to assume the prices of the bicycles as x comma 5x, and if you start doing you will end up with a messy calculations. Always I will solve these type of problems through assumption and cross multiplication concept. So just look at here how can we follow these rules as well. So even if you are seeing for this type of shortcuts for the first time, you can easily understand. Just look at here. The ratio is given as 1:5, right? So assume that the 100 rupees and the 500 rupees is the cost of the cycles. So the cost price. So whatever the ratio they have given, just convert them into hundreds and start solving the problem. At the end, we will do comparison and cross multiplication. Let's see how it will be. 100 rupees, they are selling at 10% loss, right? So first one 10% loss means 10 rupees will be the loss. 10% of 100 is 10 rupees. So you are selling for 90 rupees. And the second bicycle also you are selling at 10% loss. What is 10% of 500? 50 rupees. So 50 rupees if you subtract, you are selling for 450 rupees. And according to the problem C, the difference of the money earned by them was 3,600 rupees. What is difference between the money earned by them is nothing but after selling the bicycles, they got 90 rupees, 450 rupees. So the difference between the amount they got is given as 3,600 rupees. But according to our assumption, what is the difference between money earned by them? 90 rupees, 450 rupees, difference is 360 rupees. So they got 360 rupees according to our assumption is the difference. And what is the cost of the costlier cycle? So if you assume your process, you got finally 360 as an answer. And if you got the 360 as answer, the costlier is 500 rupees, right? The costlier cycle is 500 rupees. So this is comparison. Now cross multiplication, in order to do that, in order to get 360 rupees difference, the costlier cycle will be 500 rupees. But according to the problem, we need to get 3,600. Then what will be the costlier cycle cost will be? Simply we have one extra zero, right? So answer is 5,000. So the costlier cycle is 5,000. Then it will be all zeros we will have extra. So also we will get the difference 3,600. So option B is correct. 5,000 rupees is the costliest cycle cost. Okay. I hope everyone understand. Again I am saying this. If you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment section. So just look into the next problem, how we can do this. The ratio of incomes of two friends is 3:5. In the next month, their incomes are increased by 300 rupees and 400 rupees respectively. What is the new ratio of their incomes if the difference in their income after increment is 500? So after increment, the difference between their incomes is 500. Just look at here, guys. 3:5. So whenever the problem is related to incomes and number addition, you can't take 100, 300 rupees, 500 rupees like that. Why? Because it will spoil the problem and you will take more time. So we have to know where to use some hundreds techniques or where not to use the 100 techniques as well. So this is comes by the practice. So practice more number of quizzes and mocks so that you can able to understand these type of problems in a quick way. Just look at here. Here I want to assume 300, 500. I will assume 3x and 5x. So the first person income is increased by 300. Why? Because in the ratios additions we can have to do it with x variable only. So 3x plus 300, and second person salary is increased by 400. So we need to find the ratio is how much, right? So apart from that, the additional information they begin, if the difference in their incomes after increment is 500, after increment what is their salaries? 3x plus 300 and 5x plus 400. Then what is the difference, guys? Difference means always we need to take the positive value, right? So 5x and 3x difference is 2x, and 400 300 difference is 100, which is equal to 500 they have given. So then what is the x value? Simply 2x is equal to 400 and x is equal to 200. If x equal to 200, then 3x is how much? Which is nothing but 600. 600 plus 300, 900. Next, 5 times x is nothing but 1000. 1000 plus 400, 1400. Zeros got cancelled. 9 into 14. So the ratio of new incomes is 9:14, and 9 and 14 are co-primes. We can't further reduce them. So the final answer is 9:14. So this is how you can do these type of problems. The problem statements may be 3 to 4 lines length, but the logic, if you build in a proper way, you can solve it in a very easy 3 to 4 line answer. So try to habituate to these type of concepts so that you can understand these type of level problems you can solve in a easy manner. Okay, just look into the next problem. What least number must be subtracted from 1 to 94 so that the remainder when divided by 9, 11, 13 will be leaves each case the same remainder 6. So whenever you need to find a number which can be divided by the given numbers and leaving the remainder, always these type of problems we need to solve through LCM, right? Simply. So this is the basic knowledge you need to know in the number system. So when 9, 11, 13 are dividing some number and leaving the same remainder, first logic is you need to find the LCM of the given numbers. So what is the LCM of the given numbers? LCM of the 9, 11, 13. 9, 11, 13 are co-primes. So the LCM is always 9 into 11 into 13 directly. So 99 into 13. See guys, 9 into 11 is 99 into 13, right? So 99 into 13 is very simple. 100 times minus 1 into 13, right? So 1300 minus 13, which is nothing but 1287. Why? Because 99 is nothing but 100 minus 1. So A minus B into C, AC minus BC. So the answer is 1287. So 1287 is exactly divided by 9, 11, 13 and leaves the remainder 0. But we want remainder 6, right? So after getting the LCM, you need to add the remainder whatever you need. So add 6. So the answer will be 1293. So according to the problem, he is saying what is the least number must be subtracted from 1 to 94 so that it's need to make it as 1293. So in order to make 1294 as 1293, we have to subtract 1 only. And this number is divided by these 3 numbers and always leaves the remainder 6. Why? Because 1287 is divided by these numbers exactly and always 6 is the remainder. See, if you know the basic theory of all this stuff and you can able to solve the problem in a simple manner. If you don't know the theory of this, you will end up with the messy answers, and so many people will do the option elimination method and all these things, it will take a lot of time, guys. So this is how you have to do the problems. And last but not least, again I am telling you guys, please try to comment in this video, and if you have any doubts in any question, you can raise your doubts in the comment section. We'll always happy to help you. And top 3 commenters, you guys will get Presta Prime. What is the Prime subscription? If you want to know, you can see here. So this is our Presta Prime website, and you can able to get this for free if you one of the top 3 commenters. And we have included all the popular skills like artificial intelligence, cyber security, ethical hacking, cloud computing, big data, And if you want to learn the popular languages like C, C++, Java and Python, we have a well structured courses. And popular coding like intermediate coding, competitive coding, data structures in different languages, you can learn all these courses in a under single platform. That is our Presta Prime. Or if you want to prepare for any written test, these sections are very mandatory. Those are, which is nothing but aptitude, reasoning ability, verbal ability, data interpretation and visual reasoning, and crypto arithmetic for Infosys. It's very important, and essay writing and gamified aptitude and everything. And if you want to prepare for company specific, you can come to here, that is companies, and you can see all the company specific like InfyTQ, Cognizant, Gency, Elevate, Hexaware and Infosys SPDSC course. And if you want to prepare for TCS and all the courses we have all the company courses we have embedded here, and you can learn. Or if you want to go for the interview preparation, we have interview preparation for Infosys, InfyTQ, Deloitte, Cognizant, TCS and everything here. So all you need to get the subscription of this and start preparation for this. And one more thing I would like to tell you is this is the placement season, so 30 plus companies are hiring soon. So I'll always suggest you guys, getting the information is very important. So try to get the information of any company, recruitment and everything. I'll always suggest you people to follow our Instagram pages. For example, if you are 2023, please follow Prepinsta 2023. Why? Because for particular year we will post all the information related to 2023 hiring only. And if you are a 2022, follow Prepinsta 2022. If you are a 2024, follow Prepinsta 2024, so that you will get year specific notifications or recruitment process by the different companies. So you don't have to worry about the hiring for which year or can we are eligible or not. You don't have to think about anything. Why? Because you need to follow some specific page, and we already bifurcated the information and we are giving to you in a proper way. And if you have any doubts, you want to reach us, always you can reach us through Discord, WhatsApp, LinkedIn and Telegram, and we are always happy to help you guys. Thank you so much. This is the end of the video. See you soon. Bye bye.